Hello guys and girls and welcome back. It's your boy Big John. That's at the bottom of the screen if you like to listen to my music. So is all the relevant information I'll be speaking about in this video. And today what I'm going to be doing is just showing you a very simple method on how you could find trades based on a session. Now this is a very important factor and I think it will stop you from trading all over the place and give you a nice defined access point when and where to look for a trade. If you want to be part of the team that is growing an account from $50 to $3,200, then all you have to do is message me in my Discord or my Telegram. It is a paid service, but all the information is in the video link you can see above and you can join that service. And with all that being said, guys and girls, let's get straight into the video.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.
The first thing we're going to look into is when you're on TradingView, set yourself up a shortlist. So the shortlist I've got here is with all of the pairs based on a London time frame. That's the session. And you can see I've got all of the euros here and all of the GBPs. I will do videos in the future based on the USD pairs and the Asian session pairs. You want to pick yourself one or two of these pairs. A lot of people do pick GBP JPY, GBP USD, Euro JPY, or Euro USD. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is use the kill zones indicator, which actually shows me the open and the close of London session. Where I'm in the UK, it's more beneficial for me to trade London session because it's a trading session that is active around the daytime, which is perfect for me. So you can see on the indicator, everything here is ticked. And what I've actually done is taken off all the other session colors. So all I can see is the London session. Now the link for this indicator will be in the description below. And all you have to do is add it to your favorites and it will be in your indicators section in TradingView under favorites. The next thing we're going to look into is market structure. So I have gone over a video of this, a whole master course on YouTube. If you haven't seen it already, make sure you go check that video out, give it a like and a comment and share it to all your friends. It's very good information and most people charge for information like that. But again, it's free on YouTube for you to go and watch. The link for that video will be in the description below. And what we're paying attention to here when it comes to market structure is higher highs, which is known as HH, lower lows, which is known as LL, and then we're looking at lower highs, which is known as LH, and higher lows, which is known as HLs. This helps to determine what trend the market's in. If we're seeing more lower highs being formed from a higher high, then we're in a downtrend. If we're seeing a lower low being formed and then higher lows being formed after that, it is now indicating that the market is going into an uptrend. It doesn't matter what time frame you're looking at, that is what the structure will be telling you on that time frame. Right now we are on the 15-minute time frame. And people will ask me, can you use this with different pairs and different indicators? Yes, you can. But of course, it makes more sense to use the pair that is relevant to the session you're trading. And the time frame is just based on how good of an entry you can actually get into the trading pair. So what we're going to be looking at right now here when it comes to market structure is very simple. We just want to see a break and a retest towards the area. So here we can see that there was a breakout in the market. And then we can see there was a possible retest over towards this area in London session for a continuation of a buy trade. And how this is going to help us with risk management is we're going to be looking to enter trades from these areas with a take profit of a 1-to-2 or a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio. So how you can work that out is just by using the long and short tool on TradingView. And let's just say we entered here and our stop loss was here. Now you can see that this is telling me how far my risk to reward is. So that's 3.28. So a 1-to-2 would be here. And that would be my trade if I wanted that. And a 1-to-4 would be around this level here. Now, again, pay attention to market structure because previous market structure on the left, these four indications are going to tell you where your take profit levels can be. So we can see I could have a take profit level up here, or if I want to make it all the way towards the highest high, which is up here, I can have it there. And you can see how this was a fantastic trade for a 9.78 trade. Last but not least, people are going to be asking me, well, how do you know how to gain entry into the market? You can use price action, which is break of structures and retest, or you can use an indicator. I know a lot of people like indicators, so I'm going to give them this method just so they'll be able to see. So let's pay attention to the trade setup as we've seen before. We know that there was a breakout in the market previously, and what the TDI is actually doing for us is it's showing us when higher lows and lower highs are being formed. Look here where it says higher low, and look how the TDI gave us a little point here telling us that a higher low is being formed there. It's also telling us when the lower high is being formed. Look at this, the TDI was up here and crossed over. Sometimes you will get divergence in the TDI, meaning price action could be going up and the TDI could be going down, or vice versa. Now what we're going to look at is this entry right over here, and we can see our entry would have just been as soon as this TDI turned green, which was right here. So we would have entered on this candle over here, and this is how this trade would have looked for us. You're going to always get the best entries when the RSI is towards the 70, the 80, and this is for sells, or the 30 for buys. People are going to ask me what settings the TDI is on, and all of this is on default. And here you can see pretty much everything here is default. If not, you can just change anything to what I actually do have over here. Okay, so seeing the same type of setup here, we can see that there's a break of structure in the market over here in the London session right over here. And you could have taken this trade set up like that. Let's just open the TDI and you'll see what I'm saying. So you can see the TDI had gone to the strong buy zone. It had given us a breakout. And sometimes this is how people can get faked out in the TDI, because what they will be looking for is an entry here and an entry here. But if you're using this coupled with price action, it's a lot better for you, because we can see that we would not have entered this one because price action never broke market structure. As we can see here, when price action did break market structure, it's telling us that the TDI is green and we could have entered as soon as there was a breakout, or if you didn't want to enter there, you could have entered on the retest. Let's pay attention to a sell trade. The market had formed a higher high and then broke down and broke market structure right over here. So the next day we was waiting for a retest of this area right over here, and we can see there was a retest. We had a TDI shark fin right over here, even though it wasn't pulled back to its maximum extremes for a sell, which would have been the 70 or the 80. What we can still see is there was a shark fin and there was an entry. So upon this candle right over here, we would have been able to get into the market and put our stop loss just below there and take this trade setup. And this was a 7.58 trade. So what you can actually see here is a 4-hour time frame, and this is a trade I actually gave off in the signal chat. I'll show an example of that right now. Right over here, you can see I gave this out in the Neo trading area, and it was a buy trade on ADCHF. Now, just like I explained in the previous ones, I've seen the breakout in the market from a higher time frame, which was right over here. I've seen it retest, and this was a previous signal trade I did give out over here for a continuation of a buy, and we've seen a pullback into this area. Now we've seen a pullback into this same area. This is when I've decided to give out another entry for this trade for a possible long-term buy trade. You can also see here on the TDI that the TDI had a shark fin around the strong buy zone, turned green, and gave me a possible entry into the trade as soon as the market opened on Sunday. So I want you guys and girls to see how what I'm teaching you here, I even use myself, and I'm able to trade this way. So I will be showing hopefully other indicators and different methods and basing it with sessions as well. I think it's very important that traders trade sessions based on currency pairs and also trade it to make sense for them in terms of how free they are during the course of the day. And with all that being said, guys and girls, I hope you like this video. If you have any comments or anything else you would like me to put based on this video or some other stuff, please put it below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Big John, and I'm out. Peace.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.